Hi guys, my name is Alex, and in today's video, I'm gonna talk about something the, about one topic that I like it because I consider it's important to know, especially if we are young men between 20 and 35 years old. So I have to say that I'm recording this video because I'm made a challenge that uh, uh, the challenge consists in recording of myself about just for 5 minutes in order to see myself in on the on a video and see what kind of mistakes I making and see and watch if I'm having grammatical errors in my pronunciations and what level in my vocabulary am and sees my fluency talking in English language and many things, right? To seize my English level. And through this 100 times video, I'm gonna check my progress along the way, and I'm gonna make adjustments and make strategies, and in order to achieve one more goals, right? So let's get started with the, the today's essay. It's about, it has the title of The Importance of Building a Functional Family for Children's Success Development, right? And a family plays a fundamental role in the development of the children. And the environment for the children has huge influence in their values and their self-confidence and, and and when they are facing challenges and throughout all their stages in their life, the family support is key in order to succeed at all those challenges. Although no family is perfect, a functional family can provide support and stability that children needs to become responsible, confident, and independent adults. Right? So the first of all, um, a functional family provides emotionally security. That means that when you are growing up around your parents, either mother and father, and your relative and your siblings, says, and uh, especially when you're a child, and let's say that you're gonna feel more strong, confident with your actions, and when you're hanging out with your friend at the school, or maybe when you're having a trouble in of every kind, but you know you have to support your parents, your mother, and your father, and somehow you feel strong and confident that all gonna be okay. It's it's something emotionally that you're gonna only feel if you have this support of your parents, right? On the other hand, if you have not parents, but obviously it's a sad situation, most of the Peruvian families, about 50%, has the same problem that is a dysfunctional, that it has dysfunctional families. It means that only the children only has one mother or maybe one father. So, um, although a children has the mother support or maybe the father support, um, sometimes it's not enough when the children is facing some trouble. But sometimes it's okay, but in most cases it's not enough, because I'll live that situation. Um, I'm gonna share some personal information in this platform on YouTube, uh, because I can prove that it's not enough when you I grew up with my family, just with my mother, and because my father uh, it wasn't with us, and obviously we appreciate and we are so grateful for the for our mother's love and support and courage, and but sometimes uh, we 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 felt that we need to the father the father figure, or protective sense of our one parent, one father, and and for that reason I'm saying that it's not enough just having one mother or parent, and for that reason it's important to have both in the development of when children to feel confident, secure, and able to face any problems of every kind. Yeah. Secondly, a healthy family can teach children important values and principles. That's right. And I have to share that I learned a lot about through my mother actions, because uh, I'm sure that she taught us about the responsibility, the hard work, the being self-disciplined with our responsibilities through her example. Because I have to say, my mother couldn't afford get high quality studies like university studies. She has finished her primary school, like indeed, uh, and so but she knew that only her strong work and this high level of discipline and in her responsibilities toward us, uh, she, she, um, she knows that it was maybe the only thing for her to teach to taught us about those values, disciplines, and indeed, yeah, it was right because we learned about it, all those values through her example, and the same case happens when we have our parents, uh, either as mother and father, and they teach their children through their right example and their responsibilities how they face obstacles, difficulties of every kind. Often the children see them, and in some way the children emulate their example because they absorb that skills about and see, listen, uh, how their parents manage those kind of problems. So um, that was one advantage of having father and mother in in one family, right? And along the development of the children, the parent and the mother, um, they know that they have to get in as much as they can information to be a good parents, either social skills or how to be a be psychological skills in order to teach their children the best way to get those values, right? Each member their own opinion about how to solve that problem and express their idea, and also listen each other, and all with the purpose to get one solution and benefit of the whole family. This is one benefit of well, because I'm agree along the way it's gonna be a lot of trouble that's gonna involve all the members of the family, and with the time the children, and when he is gonna be an adult, it's gonna be more uh, uh, get used to it to solve social problems and share your idea, your opinion without feeling hurt or damaged with the other's opinion, and listen and gets one solution for the well-being of the group, either be in the job, workplace, or club community of every kind. It's some skill that is going to be developed in one functional family. Um, and the almost last paragraph is about the nevertheless, or however, building a functional family can be challenges. Parents may feel financial problems, work responsibility, disagreements with each other. The importance, the thing is not create a perfect family, but to create a healthy environment where problems can be discussed and solved. Yeah. And also, I'm going to share one, let's say, I do not consider that it's a disadvantage, but it's something we need uh, to get aware and consider when we are going to be parents, that it's some mistakes that often the parents are making when we are uh, having children and take care of them. That is that they overprotect their children, um, and they do not let them to develop and face for their own. And when we are facing problems of every kind, either in the job, in with their friends, or when of every kind. For example, um, yeah, for example, something that, um, for example, when children wants to uh, have a challenge in any like sport that he likes or she likes, and she or he has all the will to do it, and he is excited to do it. All her friends are encourage them to do it that challenge in any sport, and that is that is good for her or for he. For example, um, let's say being a model, let's say model, right? Model for the woman, or for the man being a model man. That those uh, people, young people that show their dress or their clothes, their height, and when she or he has that opportunity, her parents uh, do not still are with their parents. And also, I would like to share that there are some men, right, that maybe they has didn't has the support of their family, either financially or emotionally, uh, or maybe uh, they they had grew up just with their mother or father, and there are few people, better there are people that excel in their professional life, and also they exceed their expectation, and wins all those young men that has that sport, financial and emotional support. It's something weird that's happening, and, most of them has free charge of the university, or maybe they has uh, obtained great charge in companies, and so as they are, but they are few people, right? And also, I think that's because of that young people have interiorized all we missed, and so their level of compromise and discipline is really high. And he has talent, or has received talent from God, maybe because they didn't has received one support love of their family, or just support love of their mother or father, and so forth. And I wanted to say that before and wrap up my to say. And yeah, that's all.